This Everton carrying on. As you guys saw in the first episode, we beat Wolves 3-0, one double from Calvin Lewin and one from James. In the second game, we won 1-0 Manchester United for a goal. First goal for the club for Alan. Since last episode, I thought of some signings to sign still, but there's only one I could come up with, and it's a kind of backup winger. It's Nkolo. I could actually I actually want to train him, but put his position to left back, but it would be really good to bring him in. We're going to scout him for the next 6 days at Bishkek in Turkey. But the boys are starting today's episode of a big, long, hard training session as they're really ready for the weekend game against Crystal Palace on Saturday. They're 1 place and 2 points behind us. So Sigurdsson to go to Lazio, that's the thing. I would consider letting him go. He did alright when he played against Manchester United, but needs to improve. I'll see what they say, Lazio. As they play in Italy. And Oslund, the goalkeeper, on the bench. I'm going to let him go out on loan to Norwich for 2 years just to give him time to play. Manchester United and trying to say to Bernard. Bernard is staying at the club. Hopefully that goalkeeper goes out on loan to Norwich for 2 years. But it's good to get the boys a bit of training today before the Crystal Palace home game. Somebody watching already. We had about 6 or 7 viewers on that first episode, okay? So Vöglund is loaned out. Oh, and Sigurdsson has going to accept the 20 million move, I hope. Leaving as good as 10. He could make his final appearance farewell today. After this, guys, we've got I think we've been, the Carabao Cup has been drawn. We're away to Bristol City of the Championship. They're pretty hard at Championship side to deal with as well. But following that win at Manchester United, I'm going to stick by the same 11-1 at Manchester United. So Gimlin remains in, and so does Alex Obi. This is the lunchtime kickoff. They've brought in Sassy from Wolves. Their ginger man is Wilfred Zaha. We're going to have at least 2 Premier League games per episode. There's going to be 3 games in this episode because of a cup game as well. But here we go against Crystal Palace at Goodison Park. Can my Everton team get 3 league wins in a row to start the league season, all without conceding a goal? Well, Palace are placing 2 points behind us. And our fans know they're delighted to be at Goodison Park. There's the Crystal Palace players all warming up. Well, there it is. Player to watch is Richarlison. Very good at Old Trafford and very good in the opening match against Wolves. Yet to score this season, Richarlison. He certainly really wants a goal today. We'll find out if he gets a goal though. But there is myself. I'm loving being in charge of Everton. My first cup game will be in charge midweek. We will be making multiple changes to the team for that one because we are looking really lively to get these players fit and well ahead of games. Crystal Palace are the visitors here at Goodison Park since they know they've got a big game in this Premier League clash. So guys, following opening when it was, when we make changes, we keep the same 11 that fielded away at Old Trafford. Kenny is doing well what he can do today. Gomunto is delightfully still in the starting lineup. Alex Iwobi is also delighted. He might get dropped out in the next couple of weeks. But Sigurdsson is on the bench maybe to make his farewell appearance. Calling it September slats from Crystal Palace team. It's great throwing goal, back 4 of Ward, Kelly, Sissy and Van Aanholt. Midfield, Townsend, Ato, Milinkovic and Zaha. And front 2, Michi Batshuayi and Porcelain. Zaha's the injured man for them. Their bench has got Jordan Ayew on the bench and Christian Benteke too. Palace's defender Sissy used to play for Wolves and played front against us. Let's go. Sar to Gumlin. It's a very positive start from the Evertonians. It's a very nice, warm, sunny day here in Liverpool on blue side of Merseyside. But Anfield's not too far away from where we are at. Really throw on the left hand side to Crystal Palace. They know how this will be harder. And they don't do nothing. There's a danger man for Palace. Zaha. No one got the block in, but then Michael Keane did. And then Scott certainly know how to defend well. Michael Keane certainly good at blocking. Effort so far this season. There's Zaha. Palace. So looking pretty dangerous. Won by Lucadinha. Or Michael Keane wants to Lucadinha. Looks for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Will continue his run. He'll try and go in the box, but he hasn't been brought down. Looking for the penalty, but it's really high. The referee. Palace really are trying to look confident, but they can't do it. Here's Alex Obi to cross one in. It's Alex Obi. He certainly knows that this series is really hard with me controlling him, since he knows how to be a good starter at Goodison. In from Wilfred Zaha, but Scott will want it for James Rodriguez. An offside against the Brazilian Richarlison. Palace still looking to score. It's Michi Batshuayi. Andros Townsend beaten by Michael Keane. Gumlin might train him up to be a centre back one day. And the midfielder looked for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but he loses it. Won by Michael Keane. A good Everton attack could be building up here. Bowman gets it back from Alex Obi. There's James. I think he needs to get a bit of training to get his pace up and all that. James Rodriguez scored in opening day. Well done by Kenny for Richarlison. Allen. Up to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Back to Allen. Gumlin. Good pass from him. And Alex Obi with effort saved by great try. Got there really well. Almost the first Premier League goal of the season for Alex Obi. Got a calming confidence in him. Lucadinha. Calvert-Lewin's header at the front post. Headed just over, but good corner by Lucadinha. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the England internationalist. Going back by Michael Keane, but takes the free kick into Kenny. Lost by Richarlison. Faces Lucadinha. Lucadinha wins the Evertonians a throw. Lucadinha knows how to be experienced and knows how to be our captain. Wilson will win it back for Palace, but Palace lose it again. There's Allen. He looks for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Who's in behind the Palace defence? And great makes the save. Still a little Palace. Certainly know that they are appointed about a place behind us. They just want to get us. They want to get up in the table. Let's have time here. It's Goodison Park. It's Everton 0, Crystal Palace 0. It's been pretty even, but I would say Everton, my boys, Everton are the more dominant team. One thing that's good though, that this is the lunchtime kick-off. Liverpool Manchester City play later. Liverpool and ours are Manchester City all top of the table at the moment. That's right, we are only going to be top of the table by a point, but it's alright. Owen Gumlin wins it straight back. There's Alex Obi. For Charleston, good heavy touch. That's a bit of a heavy touch from the Brazilian. Right try with the goal kick. Just sassy. Charleston unlucky. Zaha down he goes. Doesn't go down. Kind of tried to do a spectacular there. Long it goes. Michael Keane almost won it. Kenny will want it back for Scar. Lucadinho will claim for James to find him. Good passing here from the Evertonians, and here's Dominic Calvin-Lewin. Pass one, and he couldn't beat great for it again. It's not a good effort. And the boys on Merseyside are playing blue. Come on, Everton. We're going to make our first sub of the game. We are going to bring off Allen shortly. We're going to bring on Decore short. Actually, we're going to bring on Eric Dyer to see what he can do in midfield following a summer move from Tottenham. Only featured once so far. Right, playing a cup game at Bristol City. You never know, anything can happen. Michael Keane. James. And there's Dominic Calvin-Lewin again. And great for makes another save. He's dealing with Calvin-Lewin's efforts pretty standardly today against Crystal Palace. Palace might have a cup game as well. Scarwell won it back for Kenny. There's Allen. James. Calvin-Lewin. Kublin comes forward. Here is James. Allen. Richarlison. And now the youngster Kenny. Michael Keane will won it back for Cumlin. Calvin-Lewin. James. And Alex Obi. Alex Obi makes it 1-0 Everton. And Alex Obi might have just got us another precious 3 points. He scores in the 74th minute. He's very confident at Goodison. He certainly knows how to dribble on the ball. And in the way that he got past the keeper, Alex Obi is so happy with his first goal for the club. Now we're still going to bring off Allen. And on comes Eric Dyer to try and make an impact today. He really knows how to play football. But Alex Obi might have just won the game for us.
Everton coming off the pitch. Number 6, Allen. Coming onto the pitch. Number 15.
Dyer's already won it back. Is Alex Obi the goal scorer? It's good to get him a goal today. We've got 2 subs left. We are going to make them shortly come on. We are going to bring on Sigurdsson out wide. Coutinho go to centre back, and we're going to bring on Fabian Delph, who can play left back. I know that, but they will be coming on shortly. Them substitutions, so we're going to see how they do. Townsend well blocked by Lucadinho. Very decent performance from these two English players, Sigurdsson and Delph. Are delighted to both get on involved. Sigurdsson's last appearance for Everton, maybe, since he's leaving us to join Lazio for at least at this rate for 20 million. Don't care if we actually concede in the series. And Palace are now level. Wilfred Zaha got there above his marker. And Palace, they did look like they were going to score at some point today. They've equalised, Sars beaten in the air by Wilfred Zaha, who gets his 4th goal of the season. He's in the running for a golden boot. Here is Alex Roby. Cuts back inside. Richarlison. Dyer. Gumlin. Down he goes. He's won the penalty. The referee points at the spots. And look at that. Gumlin did win the penalty. The midfielder brought down. And that is definitely a penalty. Sigurdsson on his last. On way might be. It's the last appearance for the club. He sends the goalkeeper away. Sigurdsson on may what be his last appearance as an Everton player. Cool as you like. Sigurdsson sends the goalkeeper rolling right into the left corner. He's ready. Happy to indeed have scored a penalty kick. And it's Gylfi Sigurdsson's maybe what may be his last appearance in an Everton jersey. Penalty kick scored. But he might have. We don't. I honestly don't care if we concede in this series. It's just a very good series to get on with. But a very maybe. But Scumlin in midfield has won a penalty for us. And Sigurdsson, his last appearance, maybe what be for the club. He might have just scored a winner. Yes, Alex, what's up? And Alex Roby offside. Last appearance in an Everton. Sorry about that, Alex. Alright, kid, what's up, bro? Held by Jordan Pickford. Scar. Dyer. He said that should have been a foul. Palace looking to get the point. Ball up by Kenny. And the full-time whistle is blown at Goodison Park. Another massive 3 points. Guys, I don't care if we honestly concede in the series because we'll just get the games anyway. But 3 wins in a row, 1 goal conceded, and 6 goals conceded. Gylfi Sigurdsson scored the late penalty kick to win the game for us with 5 minutes to go. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Did Sigurdsson with the penalty on may what be his last appearance in an Everton jersey. But it's good to see Sigurdsson come off the bench and do what he likes, and hopefully he can really, or maybe consider staying now. But Alex Roby with the man of the match performance. But a very good performance indeed. What a good game. Jesus, kid. Hello, kid.
Just got a couple of questions for you.
But we're good that Sigurdsson scored a late penalty. We stayed alert for that.
No further questions.
But guys, I don't care if we concede in the series, I just really care what results we get. If we lose games as well, I don't really care about that. But Osalan has been loaned out of the club. It gets the boys some rest. Bazic probably will get involved in this cup game. Sigurdsson might have scored the late penalty there, but he has now left the club. Colo is 75, that is pretty much Everton potential. But we will go and try and sign that man. We're not one to play his release scores at the moment. 75 rating, that's pretty decent still. But could we, for a player swap on them? I don't know if anybody we could give them, but he's valued at 6 million. We'll pay a nice big bid of 8 million to be shut, and they want 4 million plus Fabian Delph. That's the thing, I wouldn't let Delph go. Right, I'll play his release clause and see what they say. And they say yes, so they want to agree the 12.5 million. That is his release clause, I think. And he will be joining us here at Everton. That's right. Hopefully it accepts the contract. But we are discussing it over in the lovely time. He wants to rotation, all of that, what I would give him anyway, since he's really a player that's would capable of still getting the team, but not that much. Remove the bonus. Welcome to Everton Football Club, Mr. George Kevlin Nicolo. He joins us on Beast Jack before this Bristol City Cup game. It's another big money move. He will be kit number 14 with us, since he knows how much to get in time. So guys, we are going to play a few different players for this game, and Calvin Louis will be on the bench. Most of the first team players that we are dropping will mostly be on the bench. We're going to put Decore in. Also, we're going to put Eric Dyer in from the start, but playing centre half. Fabian Delphin. Coutinho will be in as our captain. And also Mason Holgate will play right back. Actually, give the youngster John a start there. And we're also going to give Ben Godfrey an opportunity to play in the cup. And Acola will play it there. Coutinho will play the young left back as well, since we're looking to rotate the squad of quite a lot. Rodriguez and Alex Obi are still getting to get selected. But Sigurdsson has now left the club. Nicolo makes his debut at right winger for us. But there we go. I don't know any of their players. I don't know any of them. I know they're a championship team, we'll beat them, but they are still a pretty hard opposition. 1 minute, guys. But guys, we're back. We're ready for this Bristol City Cup game. I know they're a championship team, but they are still pretty hard opposition to break down. Floodlights are on, but it's still a very nice, clear night here. Oh, it's not Bristol City, it's Barnsley. Okay. So we're away to Barnsley. I think they're now in League One or something. They're still pretty hard League One side to beat, in my opinion. But can the boys just hopefully do well? As we really needed a couple of first team players still in, because they're all doing some players that need to be in for their ability. So here is the Barnsley starting 11. I don't know pretty much any of their players. Ranabe Ajo on the bench, that's about it. Yeah, that's the only player I know in their team. I know Connor Kaplan up front actually as well. What was it? What formation are they playing? A 4-1-2-1-2 formation. They've not got any wingers on the team, but that's okay, I guess. But it will be hard still to break them down. Their centre back is their captain. There's our captain Luca Dini, still leading out the squad, following cup action. So our young left back will make a full debut. Bench is very strong though, but it's good to give some youngsters opportunities. Newcastle Akolo, who's on the right wing, is making his debut since his move from Bishak the other day. Our backup keeper Osalan has joined Norwich on loan, so Lossu is the backup keeper tonight. It's good to see that keeper out on loan now and playing football for a club that really will depend on him. He's a 2-year loan down at Norwich, so he'll be happy to go. Let's go. All won by Fabian Delph already. Here's Nicolo. The first top of the ball. James to Slims. James again. James on offside against Alex Obi. Scored in that weekend game. And Sigurdsson scored the late penalty winner on his last appearance for the club, because this morning he did leave us. Head to Italy to join Lazio, so he need number 10 at some point, but Colo is number 14. Good block by the youngster, and then they get it into the back of the net. We are already one down against Barnsley. The young left back couldn't do nothing. Nurka Jordan Pickford, of course, but we are one down in the Carabao Cup game at Barnsley. It's gone off for a poor start in the Carabao Cup. We don't know how the boys will defend themselves about getting in the performance. Here's John Colo. Simlins, good to see him in a cup action. Here's Alex Obi, he's past his marker. Good ball in. Lucky dealt. Here's Ducote on the edge of the box. Ducote. Not unlucky, still 1-0 down. Need to get right into them tonight. If we're now on down to them, we really need to punish them. Almost won the header there, Ducote. Unlucky James. The Colo really knows making his debut in English football could be hard for us. Coutinho well one back to Corey. James onto that young striker. And here's Alex Obi. He knows how to punish teams. And he knows definitely how to punish them. But Barnsley's keeper is really holding on to his clean sheet. Unlucky Eric Dyer and John as well. Beats Ducote too, but he doesn't beat Lucadinho. Oh, good effort from Barnsley, but held by Jordan Pickford this time. Pickford might have conceded in this game, but he is really good. Still really good to get an England squad. Ducote look for the youngster John, who really is not capable of playing in a Carabao Cup game against a big team. Fabian Delph did come on at left back against Crystal Palace. Did okay, didn't really get much of the ball though. James onto the Cody. To James. Now here's the youngster. He's past one. He's really got good potential here. Good save. To Cody on the rebound. And Ducote celebrates in front of the large travelling support. Slamans, the young striker, look for a debut goal, and Ducote gets his first goal for Everton. He is very happy that it's coming, the Carabao Cup, to give him the opportunity that he deserves. And we're going to give him opportunities like this series. Alex, no, I've got football things to do. Corey. Oh, John. Well done by the youngster. Dealt onto the Corey. And here's Nicolo making his debut in Everton colours. If he can score a screamer, it'll be nice. Saved. And the young striker, what's he doing? Oh, Alex, I've got football to watch and with my dad. Put plans this afternoon. Well won by Eric Dyer. Nicolo, long it goes to James. Dealt. Oh, his son's a young man. Half time is in like a minute's time, so it's 1-1 at the moment. Might bring on a couple of subs at the break. Oh, Jesus, Pickford had to make the save, got down really well again. Since he conceded that early goal, Pickford has been brilliant, but it is half time. It is Barnsley half time scoreline here. It is Barnsley 1, Everton 1. We equalised through the corner. There is James Rodriguez. Very, very indeed. Well, guys, we were delighted that we got level after going in early behind. So all the results I want. Well, Fulham are drawing, Southampton are drawing, Bournemouth are losing at Brighton, and is there any Premier League shocks result? Burnley are drawing at Wickenham. West Brom are beating Portsmouth. I'm watching the what is that again? The 5 o'clock kick-off, but I need to be down there for 4:30. And also I'm watching the 7 o'clock game as well. Well, I've got a Fire Stick, I can watch any game. Me and my dad agreed on it. So we're going to make some subs at half time. We're going to bring off the young left back, Digne, left back normally, and bring on Mina. That's the only sub that I'm considering to make at half time. Well, there is Alex, so stop, please. So I just want to watch football today after I've done videos. Let's go. Nicolo to John. Here's Del. Now Mina, really got to get him an impact off the bench this evening. So we want to get the cup game going. Oh, Decore, he's in behind. His pace isn't the greatest normally. And oh my God, Decore could he get a double? Oh, he's done it. He might have just sent us in to the third round as he's got himself a double. But we are certainly, what a nice goal there by Decore at the front post. 2 goals in the space of 20 minutes for him in this cup game. It's really good to get him a double and give him the opportunity in a Carabao Cup game to opposition to get into the Barclays Premier League starting 11. Okay, Digne into the middle, but Dyer heads it away for Fabian Delph. Here's James. Nicolo is making a run, making an impressive debut. He can certainly shoot, and he does shoot, and it's been well saved by the Barnsley keeper. I've already looked at my phone, plus my phone's off now. Alex, I mean, I'm watching the 5:30 game between Man U and Chelsea, and I can't really miss it. Because I know what my dad would be like. I've looked at it, but I want to watch football today, please. Good turn there by James. And Slimmons. Could he get a debut goal? Nope, he's spoiled. But he's a decent youngster, he's doing alright on debut. Make our second sub of the game. We are going to bring off... We're going to put Dakota at cam and bring off James. He looks tired, and bring on Gumlin, who won the penalty against Crystal Palace. But Simmerlings, the youngster, almost got a debut goal. Continue to swing one in. Dakota tried to get the header on it. And Lucadini to swing one in. Dyer. Unlucky Gumlin. Sets up Simmerlings. He's a decent youngster who's capable of getting a couple of efforts. He's had a couple of good efforts on his full debut today. And Gumlin, well, won it. And he goes for the shot. It's in. He won the penalty at the weekend, and he's found the back of the net in the Carabao Cup. He certainly knows he's an Everton player who wants me to play him. I'm giving him it off the bench in this game. Well, he did well against Palace, won the penalty for us to win the game, and he gets his first goal of the series. And he's very happy to get a goal. All the the goals from our game has been from midfielders. One time, now winning 3-1. The Carabao Cup is certainly ours this season, probably. That means the game doesn't end. Alex is alright. I can play with you any time this weekend. After football ends. Gumlin. Not Dakota. Digne, unlucky. Up against the youngster, John. What a tackle from the youngster. What's our travelling support? Say we should make our last sub. In my opinion, not yet, because the boys are really doing well. Jordan Pickford with the goal kick to Dyer. Here's the youngster John to Delph. Nicolo. A debut goal would be nice. The shot is saved. It's been a decent debut for the man, joining us from Bishak early this morning. And Delph got the header in. Going to bring on Dominic Calvin-Lewin now. Simmerlings up front. He's been a brilliant, decent youngster. Good debut, yet didn't score though, but unlucky. But on comes Dominic Calvin-Lewin, our big man. Richarlison hasn't even travelled with the squad for this game, because he is really tired following that Palace win. Basically giving some of the kids opportunities to play in games like this. Cadigne to Dakota. Dakota. Okay, Dominic Calvin-Lewin there. Cadigne well won it back. Alex away to Mina. To Corey. And to silence off Barnsley. It's Calvin-Lewin who puts it into the corner of the net. And what Calvin-Lewin needs to do is just focus in the game. But a very good goal from the Englishman as he belters that home. 4-1 we lead after being 1 down early on, but what a comeback from Everton. As the boys know they've got training during the days, as the days are training today before the trip, as we're really ready for the weekend's game at Burnley. Delph won it back well. Orlacolo. It's been a promising debut, no debut goal yet, but is really tempted to get a goal and gets on this score sheet. Saved, Decore! And Decore completes his hat-trick. Decore gets a hat-trick in the Carabao Cup, as he's smartly done it in style. Decore with a superb hat-trick in the Cup game today. It's really going to get him game time. Cody. I want it back for Fabian Del. Cody is French as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in the French squad at some point. And it's full time whistle is blown. A 5-1 win at Barnsley in the Cup. We went one down in opening 7 minutes. And then we won 5-1 in hand, including Cody's hat-trick. The midfielder is delighted he got himself a hat-trick. But a 5-1 win in the Cup after being one down. Cody with a man of a match performance in today's game. The boys have really worked hard and got in behind today. A total domination Cup game. Southampton headed out. It's a shock result.
Just some questions regarding the match.
As we know, it's going to go to Cody. Cody with a very good display, following a lovely hat-trick. We went one down and then we won 5-1 in the end. But I'm very happy. I'm going to go into the boys' dressing room and say, well done. We might have went one down, but we won at 5-1 in that game. Bazic wanted to play, but I couldn't really fit him in. I had to make a choice about keeping some players happy though. I've got Burnley on Saturday. It's really good to get our series going well. Burnley have started the league season with 2 draws and 1 defeat, while we're in a 3-match winning run. And we are ready for the Burnley game on Saturday. The boys are being warm and being not training at all. But guys, we'll see you a little later on. I've got other things to do.